Good morning and welcome to your daily morning horoscope. Aries, when faced with 10 entrees on the menu, it might be hard to choose one. Feel free to order 2 or more. Don't let indecisiveness slow you down. At this time, you don't view it as something negative. The key for today is go with the flow. Expand your dreams as far as wide as possible and have fun as long as you're willing to take full responsibility for your actions. Taurus, your dreams won't come true unless you believe in them and act on them. No one else is going to do it for you unless you have the fairy godmother you need to make matters on your own. Realize, however, that you can't get through any difficult time. The final step is to believe in yourself. Anything is possible, and today is a great day to let your imagination call that shot. Gemini, if people hassle you or give you a hard time about your appearance today, pay them no mind. You have the right to live your life any way you want to. If you want to go around the house in a grubby t-shirt and sweatpants that hasn't been washed, then so do it. Feel free to be whoever you want to at this time. Cancer, reach for the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. It's closer than you think. Indeed, your dreams are completely within your reach and there are huge forces working to help you achieve your goals. You should find yourself in a favorable mood for the day. People might be more sensitive than usual to your emotions, so let your fantasies lead the way. Leo, today is your day to dream and dream big. Think about what it is you want most out of life. Aim your arrow at the stars and pull back your bow as far as possible. There is no limit to how far you can go. Your only limitation is your imagination. Don't worry if your plan doesn't seem to make any rational sense. Worry more about what you want and less about how you're going to get it, for sure. Virgo, expand your mind so it can further reach places. There's an incredible opportunity opening up for you which you can make a great stride in, especially the creative realm. Follow the music, pick up an instrument, browse an online music store, or listen to your favorite playlist. Let the artists within have the room to play and shoot for a goal that doesn't miss any opportunity. Libra, your mind may seem rather cloudy today, but don't let that hinder you. In fact, you'll find that you can use this feeling of fantasy to your advantage. Try to bring yourself more magic into life. You'll discover that the more you accept your bizarre feelings and ideas, the more things will fall into place. Don't think that everything in life has to be completely rational. Scorpio, today is an excellent day for you, one in which you'll find a great deal of strength in your emotions. Trust that your instincts are serving you well. You have nothing to lose by following your heart. This is an important time for you to rekindle the dreams that you have let smolder. Bring more of your fantasy world into everyday life, and surely you will see the difference. Sagittarius, things might get a bit confusing for you today, so don't feel like you need to make sense of it at all. The task may be impossible, just be yourself. Let your creative nature shine through. Other people are quite malleable, and you should feel free to take the lead in just any situation. Make sure, however, that you consider other people's needs in the process. Capricorn, mix your reality with a bit of fantasy today. Allow your feet to come off the ground for a while. Give yourself a rest. Take some time to meditate and clear your mind for your daily worries. Calming, relaxing activities are the best way to spend the day. Spend the day communicating with friends and feel free to go into deep conversations regarding subjects that may as well pique your interest. Aquarius, let yourself go into a high creative mode and drift into a whole other world. Escape your present reality and explore your fantasies through any possibility. Dream as big as your mind allows you to. There is no limit to the things that can manifest on a day like today. Push your limits and test your boundaries. You may be able to soar much higher than you think, but don't forget to trust God. Pisces, you'll find that things are slipping nicely into place for you today. Your persuasive manner and gentle nudges are just enough to get people where they want to be. Control is all yours, if you want it. Remember that you need to be willing to accept the blame for failure, as well as praises for success. Any risk you take today, however, are likely to work in your favor, so hold no grudges.
Morning, guys. It's a beautiful day today in the Helen of the West, and we are grateful to be here in your company again. It's Wednesday morning, of course. Welcome to Wednesday. Hope your carnival was good and you're safe and you're ready to get back down to business as usual. That time is over. We're moving on. Marine is the name, and this is the DBS Morning Show. Let's go over to our news department.
Good morning. The Royal St. Lucia Police Force has confirmed 2 deaths following a late-night collision at sea. The incident occurred just before midnight on Saturday near Ansco Shore. The vessel Ocean Angel and the pirogue Mango Tours collided in what investigators are describing as a north-south crossing. Following the impact, the Mango Tours sank. The Ocean Angel sustained damage, with a section of that vessel later recovered. Police have confirmed the identities of the deceased, and they are 21-year-old Makeda Nestor of Lafarge-Choiseul and 25-year-old Debbie Dolor of Market Road, Soufrière. The police have extended their condolences to the grieving families. In addition to the 2 lives lost, 14 individuals are currently nursing injuries. 2 individuals remain unaccounted for. Search and rescue operations are ongoing. The police marine unit searched a wide perimeter spanning 2 nautical miles west of Ansco Shore down to Canaries Bay and north to Anse-la-Raye. Those efforts turned up no sign of the missing pair. The search was set to continue or to resume yesterday morning at first light. The RSLPF says investigations into the circumstances of this tragic collision are continuing. And of course, we will bring you more updates as this story develops and as the information becomes available. Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre, meanwhile, has issued a statement on the tragic marine collision at Ansco Shore, expressing profound sadness over the loss of 2 young St. Lucians. He extended deepest condolences to the families of Makeda Nestor and Debbie Dolor and offered thoughts for the injured, wishing them a full recovery. The Prime Minister also acknowledged the anxiety of the families waiting for news of those still missing as search and rescue operations continued. He commended the Royal St. Lucia Police Force, the Fire Service, the Coast Guard and the medical personnel for their professionalism and dedication under difficult circumstances. The government, he says, will support ongoing response efforts and investigations. The Prime Minister asked all St. Lucians to keep the victims, their families, injured, missing and emergency responders in their thoughts and in their prayers. Also related news now, Soufrière District MP Emma Hippolyte has issued a statement following the weekend's tragic marine collision at Ansco Shore, expressing a heavy heart and extending deepest sympathies to the families of the 2 young women who lost their lives. She continues to pray for the 2 young men still missing and for everyone injured or affected. The MP visited the scene early on Sunday and sincerely thanked the doctors, the nurses, the first responders, the marine police, the boat operators and the volunteers for their courage and dedication under the circumstances. She confirmed that the 4 persons treated at the Soufrière Hospital had been transferred to the OKEU and St. Jude hospitals for further medical care.
This morning, the Soufrière constituency is in sorrow. We've lost 2 young ladies and we have 2 young men missing in a boat accident that took place in the wee hours of the morning. As a parent, I just need to ask everyone to remain calm. I want to take this moment to thank the persons who worked all night, the police officers, the nurses, the doctors, the rescue team from Tikai down to Soufrière, who have actually came out and assisted. We are making plans now to get counseling to the various families. As a constituency, as a nation in sorrow, because we've lost our young persons, I want us to just keep ourselves in a state of prayer and place this entire situation, families and those persons that are injured, in our continuous prayer.
Search and rescue teams and the volunteers remain diligent in their efforts to locate the missing men, and the MP called for God's comfort for every affected family and for guidance over the ongoing search efforts. In other news, artificial intelligence is reshaping the classroom and now is changing how Caribbean students will be examined. The Caribbean Examinations Council, CXC, is overhauling its school-based assessment system, replacing traditional SBAs in many subjects with a new exam-based assessment aimed at protecting academic integrity.
These are subjects where hands-on project-based assessment still gives us something that an examination room cannot replicate. And for this reason, we will retain those SBAs and strengthen how they are moderated.
For non-practical subjects, including English, mathematics, Caribbean history, social studies, and principles of business, the traditional SBA will be replaced by an updated paper assessment that is conducted under examination conditions. And those are your top stories. Thanks for watching. Good morning.
Thanks, guys. We need to take a short break, but we'll be back. Well, you might think carnival is over, and normally we associate carnival with pageantry, but that's not the case at all. The police and allied services is putting on their pageant once again. They had it on for quite some time. They had a lull, and they're back with a bang. So it's on. We met the organizer the last time, or the chairperson. Now it's time to start meeting the contestants. There's 7 of them. We're only going to give you 1 this morning. What's your name, sweet?
My name is Livelia John.
Immigration South. Oh boy,
That's
they're bringing
at the
some South
Urinary
breeze up here. Well, I have to make friends with you. Nonetheless, why did you decide to take part?
It was, well, I'm very spontaneous. This is not normally my thing, like I said before, but I wanted to give it a try, go outside of the box, make, out of my comfort zone, see how I can do, and I believe I got it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I believe
Right. So that being said, community, family, they're not used to you in that zone. How are they going to receive you on that night, girl, you believe? They're going to be shocked?
Well, it wasn't necessarily a shock because I've always been a youth leader. Leadership is my thing. So confidence, speaking, it's
right.
So it's not necessarily a shock, but I'm not a girly girl.
You're right.
I believe they're going to be surprised more on the dressy, the flashy.
Right.
Yeah.
And you look like you're looking forward to give them that stunner. Oh, well, we like that for you. We appreciate that for you. On that night, what do you hope, apart from that, to create that impact, what do you hope persons coming to the event could leave, better connected with the RSLPF? How do you...
I feel like being a part of the RSLPF, persons tend to dehumanize police officers a lot. Like, you have to be strict, you have to be one certain way, and that's not reality.
Okay.
I believe I want people to see that police can actually connect with the community.
Right.
Police are people just like you.
Absolutely.
We don't necessarily need to behave a certain... we have a certain standard to uphold.
Right, but
however, we're human.
Absolutely.
That's basically what I want people to see, people to understand.
Well, let's hope we can achieve that. Any take home?
No, not really. I just really hope everybody comes out, even if I might be nervous.
You got this, girl.
Yeah.
I'm here. You have this.
All right.
Certainly. Well, we wish you best of luck.
Thank you.
Wonderful. And we thought it was necessary because now that we've wrapped up all of the Bacchanal, we gave that story before, but we thought it was necessary to reiterate again because it's important now that you're looking at school, back to school, you're looking at places where to put your students, you're looking at institutions that suits their needs in this time. It is a nice and opportune time for us to revisit enrollment at the St. Lucia Sports Academy. We recruited, of course.
Yes,
so of course, we got Garey in the house, so y'all know what time it is. Sign up your kids. They're in good hands.
That's right. They're in great hands, matter of fact.
Absolutely. Tell me about it. I mean, why should persons continue to see this as an entity,
For me, first of all, I think it's a wonderful initiative by any government. I think that's investing in the youth is something that, for me, when I was growing up, I would have loved to be part of the St. Lucia Sports Academy. But now that we have it, I think parents who have children who are sort of a little bit advanced in terms of the sports or has some talent in terms of the sports where we do cricket, football, athletics over here. And you have some really, really good coaches. I do think that they need to take advantage of the program and what's going on here at the Sports Academy. It's the only one like that in the region. And I think they should take advantage of it. Just come in here. And we've seen, I mean, I would say we're not solely in the teething stages. We've now moved on from that. But I do think that we've made some great strides in developing some really world-class athletes.
Absolutely. I must attest to that, and I'm sure St. Lucia can attest to that as well. But what do you think? I mean, as we continue to try to, change the mindset of some people, because I think a lot more persons now are understanding the importance and the significance of this institution. So the sell becomes a lot, easier because a lot more people are understanding what's happening here. But for those who are yet still to grasp the concept, and they might have some level of myths. They have some sort of, what are some of the misconceptions that you believe some parents or some people might have regarding the school? And let's help to, bolster them out right now, to redirect their thought as to why this is not the case.
There are quite a few misconceptions, but I'd like to say, first of all, we are not sort of like boys students. We are totally different. We have an academic component.
Absolutely.
We have, all of the good things that you're looking for from an institute, an institute like that. Yes, we're really much balanced. And obviously, for me, as the head cricket coach, I'm also focused on, my cricketers also doing well academically. Because the smarter they are academically, the better decisions they make on the field. That's talking for me, and the rest of the coaches also. But I do think, especially for the parents who have children who are very, very much intelligent and have some, some sporting prowess in them, I think it's a really, really good thing. It's a win-win situation coming in here. And those are the kind of children that we sort of need here to sort of bolster what we have going on here. But for me, I do think, and I want to impress on the parents. If I had my kid here, I would obviously, have him come in to the sports academy to sort of take advantage of everything that they have going on here. And we try to treat them, for me, I try to, especially with the cricketers, try to treat them exactly how they would have been treated in a professional environment. So by the time they make that step up, they're already used to that sort of treatment, so they know exactly how to acclimatize, how to behave in a setup like that.
I think your presence here really and truly does solidify something going forward. I think we're going to have a lot less selling to do, because you now bring that level of professionalism that you understand what it takes to operate at that level out there. So you can now add that to their level of training here, which I mean, like you said, win-win. You can't go wrong.
Yeah, it's a win-win. And if you look at the cricket program and what we've been able to do, not cricket only, but the other programs, but I could solely speak for cricket. In terms of what we've been able to do over the 6 years. We really take those kids from grade 6, where they just have a little talent, and we develop them. And some of those kids, in 6-7 months, they are now national under 15 players. Some of them they obviously turn into national under 19s, and some of them go on to play and represent the senior team. You look at the high performance center that they have now, you have majority of those players on the products from the St. Lucia Sports Academy. So there are quite a bit of stuff going on here, and we need parents to believe in what we are doing here. So send their athletes, send their children here. They are in good hands, like you just said. They're in good, especially cricket. I think football and athletics are also doing very, very well here, and we're trying to incorporate a few more sports, here, so we could get more people coming in here. But we only want kids that actually want to be here, because we don't really want to force anybody to do anything that they don't want to do. But I do think it's a wonderful initiative.
Right. What should be the process if a parent is looking on right now?
If a parent is looking on right now, we are not a choice on the school choices. But what can be done is immediately you go to the you want your child to come here, you go to the ministry, you request a transfer, and they facilitate you immediately in terms of getting your child transferred here. Even if your child is already in a secondary school, Form 2, Form 3, you want them to come here, you go to the ministry, you request a transfer, and then they come here. Obviously, we would have to do our due diligence in terms of ensuring that they pass the skill sets that they need to. But yes, we are very much open to having these conversations with parents if they want to transfer their kids. And those who have written CPEA, we are not a choice, but like I said, they could easily transfer their kids to come over here.
So there you have it. Garey, thank you so much.
It's a pleasure. Yes.
And it's good to see you here. I feel, listen, I'm about to go and round up my children now, and we come in here.
Welcome to your Holistic Path to Wellness with Dr. Tanya Bobran. Today we're going to talk about self-worth. We live in a world where our true value is often measured in dollars and cents. But I believe that our true worth is measured in how we use our purpose, our passion, and our power to serve the world. Self-worth is one of the foundations of the More Joy method of soul joy. Because when you know your worth, you show up for yourself differently. I've seen so many people, especially women, tie their value to how much they earn, how much they do for others, how much they achieve on paper. But here's the truth. You are more valuable the day you were born, before you had a title, before you had a job, or before you opened a bank account. When you measure your worth by your purpose, you focus on why you are here and the unique light that you bring into the world. And every single one of us has this special light that we are born with. When you measure your worth by your passion, you fuel yourself with what really lights you up, not just what pays the bills. And when you measure your worth by the power you have, you remember that you have the ability to choose, to create, and to change your life. And that is when you start setting boundaries, when you start prioritizing your health, when you start making decisions from a place of love and not fear. I want you to remember something. Your worth isn't something you earn. It's something you own. So I'd love for you to live from your purpose, live from your passion and your power, and watch how your joy, your health, and your life will be transformed.
Well, there you go. It's Wednesday and we've wrapped up yet another amazing show. It's morning time. And I'm thinking, you know what? Maybe the right way to get you started, because you tune in every morning simply for that. So I hope we would have done what you look to us for in the morning time. So going out today, Wednesday it is. Have a wonderful day. Have a peaceful and blessed day. And remember, your happiness is not an outside job. So ponder upon that as you go about today. Nobody can take your peace or spoil your joy unless you give them the permission to do that. So bear that in mind as you go about today. We'll see you guys tomorrow, God's willing, right back here for another DVS this morning.